Hey. What's happening, people? Real quick, I need you, the prayer warriors. I just got a text from Julie Pierre. Chloe is going in for surgery right now. So let's get those prayers out. We love you, Chloe. We love you, Julie. I'm glad I looked at my phone. So good morning, everyone. I love you. Mr. DeGarmo, good morning. I love you. Mr. Mafara, I love you. Well, a quick update on Marty. As you seen, our sister Jean went and visited him yesterday. Good for you, Jean. He enjoyed it. He was calling me, and I was outside doing things, and I missed the call, but I did talk to him later. So what's going on with him? He's still trying to fight. He lost over 48 pounds of water, which is great. He's getting there. They are uh, right now thinking about, depends how today goes, getting him into a therapy program, which is still pretty close to his house, which is great. He'll be staying there and get him going. I told him, good, by the end of the week, you better be running 5 miles, but I'm just joking with him. So keep praying for the strength for Marty and Dawn and the family. That's good news for me. That's good news. He's going in the right direction. But let's get some prayers out for Chloe. She's going into that surgery right now. Let's pray for those doctors. Fix it, get it out of there, whatever's bad. So let me go to the notes. It is it's a sunny, what is it? 60 degrees in Michigan. Really nice windy. We've had wind for 3 days. I don't know what's going on with the wind, but today's birthdays. Happy birthday to manager Jacob Thomas. He texted me late last night. Chris, it's my birthday. Come on, say it. Absolutely, I do. Sometimes I miss those, but I try to get them. But happy birthday to you. Ika Pronay, happy birthday to you. Katie Westman, happy birthday to you. Madaju Thomas Daniel, happy birthday to you. Downtown Cynthia Brown, happy birthday to you, Cynthia. I hope you're doing all right. And Alejandro Reese, I love that name. Happy birthday to you. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Let's get some healing going here because it is Sunday, but every day is healing for us. Dawn Riviera, we moved her up to the healing. David Penny and family. He says, Chris, you can take me out. No, I'll let you know when I want to take you out the prayer list, David. I know the things that you go through over there, so I'm still going to pray for you. Armin Hogue, save for you. I'm keeping you here, brother, because I love you. I always say this name horribly wrong. This is the mom of one of the founders. Her name is Narandia. She's in the hospital with heart issues. Let's give her some prayers. Kathy Krusky's mom had surgery. I don't know what the update is on that, but let's keep her in prayers for healing. Dave Lora's father, massive heart attack. Let's pray for him. Stephen Knowlton, give me an update on that one, brother. Fat Mata, we're praying for you. Teresa Pierre, which is Chloe's grandmother and Julie's mother, we're praying for you that your blood pressure goes down. I know you're going through a lot over there, lady, but give it to God. He will take care of it. Miriam Weinberg, tomorrow is your procedure, so we hope that all goes right. Excuse me. My voice is getting better, believe it or not. David Switzer, we're praying. Look at me. I said that. Now I'm coughing. Praying for you, David, for healing. Eugene Rohn, we're praying for you, brother. Sambu Kundu, we're praying for you. Sergio Mani Narzeri, we're praying for you. Wally Cochran, we're praying for you. Mark Olson and Sister Kathy, praying. Kay Moss, her husband, we're praying for healing for you. Ivana Bayan, we're praying for you. Melissa Ann, her friend Sam, we are praying for you. Jerry Nix, my brother from another mother, we're praying for you. Pam Stanowich and Eric Stanowich, prayers for healings for you. What's going on in your lives? Myra Aquino's mother, Nellie. Let's give her some prayers. Kevin Rutledge and Pam, let's get some prayers. Kevin, in another month or so, might have a medical procedure, so let's keep him in our prayers. God's Time Thomas, we're praying for you. Robert and Joan Stifler, we're praying for you. Milo, we're praying for your strength, brother. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin Curtis, we're praying for you. Annie Gutheritz, we're praying for healing from your liver transplant. Brenda Herr, we're praying for you. Eileen Geek, Bob Pierce and his wife Mary, we are praying for all of you. Stephen Brocklehurst, Narelli Workon, Cynthia birthday, happy birthday, Downtown Brown. We're praying for you, Cynthia. Bill Musk, we're praying for you. And John White, keep up those videos, guys. You're rocking it. You're rocking it. Go check out their Bill's YouTube. Him and John are a great team together. Bruce Gerstein and his brother Edmund, we're praying for you. Judy Miller and Russ, we're praying for you. I hope you're coming along good, Judy. Pat Parent and her daughter and her neighbor Dennis, we're praying for you. I hope you're doing good, Pat. Chloe and Julie, again, pray, pray, pray. She's going into the surgery right now as we speak, from what Julie just told me. And Judy Reese, we hope you get back home. Quite a fall. And I know what it's like to fall, Judy, so I didn't break as many things as you did, but you're definitely in our prayers. Tina Metcalf, we're praying for that liver to come your way. I can feel it. It's coming. I ask Jesus Christ to find her a liver. Find her a liver, Lord. Terry Thompson and her mother, Loretta Presley. I hope you're doing good, Terry, and your mom. John Ocott, we're praying for you. Janet Butler's mom. We're praying for healing for her. Roy Davies in her eyes. Look at there, Roy. You can see my eyeballs today. Not bad. We're getting there. Sydney Hopkins, we're praying for you. Grace Tamajon, we're praying for you. William Delorme, I hope you're doing good. Send me a video, William. I love when you send me those videos. Harold Fox, we love you, brother. Ruthie Pace, we love you. Red and Jane's mothers and the Redferns. Red is not doing it live today. Jean Murr's husband, Jason. Sandra Fenning's mother, Seeds Academy, sending me all kind of stuff. All the kids running around and thanking Jesus. It's pretty cool. William, I hope you're doing better, Williams. P&G, we pray for you every single day, waiting for that change to come and to help you guys out with everything. Ash is doing great. He seems like he's got his voice back pretty good. Chatting with him or talking with him a little bit yesterday. He's happy. He's going strong, and he's not stopping. I don't really ask him too many things about what's going on. I let him tell me, and he just told me to tell everyone it's still moving. Keep the faith. Definitely pray for the DeGarmos. Lots of prayers for the DeGarmos, and you can throw some my way, my daughter and my son and everyone in my family, and we thank you for that. People fighting and beating cancer. Adrienne Dodds, we're praying for you. Carl Everett, we're praying for you. Tina from my work, we're praying for you. Phil Smith, Kenneth Fung, Tom Taylor, Dane and Darius, Robin Noble. How you doing, Robin? I love you, girl. Miss Jean, Chang Yang, my loyal brother. We had a celebration birthday, Chang Yang. All kind of birthdays the last couple months. It was kind of cool. It's on his Facebook, I believe. That's where I seen it. Joyce and Melvin Hicks, we're praying for you. Hoping you're doing great. William Carmichael, we're praying for you. And Patty Prescott, we're praying for you. I don't think I got anyone new added today, which is really nice. I like that. Prayers do work. Today I think it's 2:00. The Heroes are coming on with Marcianne, Comfort, Collins, Vincent, Oliver. Who am I forgetting? Bob DeCoucy. You want to get with them and check that out. That's on at 2:00 today. I'm not sure how they're just recording it and putting it later on YouTube. I am not sure. It is Sunday. Woo! What a week it's been for me. Trying to throw the worry away. Thinking about DeGarmo, thinking about Julie and Chloe. My brain's always thinking about all of you, no matter what you're going through. I do have a lot of people that request silent prayers. So I'm praying for everyone that asks me, no matter what. If you don't want me to say your name, that's okay. I believe going right to the source, right to God. Hey, man, they need some help. Let's get them going. But everything is moving and grooving. I thought about yesterday what I wanted to talk about today. And years ago, I don't know how many years ago, I was still working. So it was over 8 or 10 years. I always wanted a metal detector. So I said, every year I treated myself to one thing. I'd always buy myself something nice. So I went out and I bought this real expensive metal detector, the shovels, the picks, the baskets for the water. It could go underwater, everything. And I did it. And of course, in your mind, it's just like when you're going to Vegas. Oh, I'm going to win big. In your mind, you're thinking, boy, I'm going to find something big. I just know it. And I've never found the wow factor, as they say. I've found rings, bracelets, trinkets, lots of coins, all kind of stuff. And I noticed, I was thinking about yesterday how many I used to go out for 3 to 4 hours a night, even on my schedule, just to get my mind off work and stress and all that stuff. And I really truly enjoyed it. And it was like, okay, what am I going to get today? What am I going to get tonight? I'd go out in the rain. I try not doing the snow because it's a little harder to dig. And I'm thinking, I really enjoy it. I just love doing it. I'm not finding nothing big. It's kind of like a waiting game. Eventually, I'm going to hit something. All right. And then I realized when I got into this company, I wasn't even metal detecting, but my ding, ding, ding was going off when it says gold, gold, gold. So it was kind of like a process of I wanted it to happen like we all do, but I also knew that I had to be patient because swinging that thing every day for 3, 4 hours, bending down, digging holes, it was a lot of work. I was doing it. It was a reward for me to at least get out there and do it. And it's kind of like this company that, we're out there, we're digging holes, we're waiting for that big old wow factor to come in, and it's going to happen. The difference between metal detecting in this company, I know when I wake up every morning that Ash Mafar is digging holes. He's swinging that wand, that metal detector all over the place, knowing that he's finding gold gems, which are people, tech teams that are phenomenal. He doesn't go to the average, the average person. Okay, you got no. He wants the best of the best. He wants people that are experienced, know exactly what's going on, and that's exactly what he did. And then I start thinking about the rest of my life, all the things that I waited for. What did I wait for? What did I do? Why? But I always came back to the point that keep doing what I'm doing, which was my job at the time. Keep doing what I'm doing. Find yourself a little excitement and go out and do it so you don't get so crazed, which I was. And that's what I'm kind of telling all you today. There's things that you've always wanted to do, and maybe they're not real expensive. Go out and do those things. Whether it's metal detecting or I know Pam and Kevin always talk about their garden. They like working in the garden. Each of us have our own unique thing of making us happy. Some people, it's just a walk. Some people, it's reading a book. All right. But when we do that, we're really just thinking about ourselves, which is perfect. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But then you think about Ash Mafara. When he does stuff, it's not just for himself. He's thinking about people that he's never met, maybe don't have the same religion as him, or maybe doesn't have the same humor as he's got, but he wants to help them. He wants to reach out there and say, listen, just trust me. Trust is everything. Loyalty is everything. I was just reading the Bible here, and it was talking about how Jesus told his disciples that you're going to suffer because you love me. You're going to suffer. I think Ash Mafara kind of goes through that every day. He knows that there's things being said about him, no matter from what country or whatever, lies, betrayal, thievery, but he just keeps going. And those disciples, because it is Sunday, I could preach a little bit. Those disciples all went out after Jesus was crucified and rose, and they kept doing what they're doing. Why? Because they believed in it. All right. Can you imagine? I was talking to my 90-year-old neighbor yesterday, and we start talking about the Bible because she's a real good Christian woman. And I said, can you imagine when they were on that boat and they seen that Jesus was walking on water, what that felt like? It had to have been scary. Oh my God, is it a ghost? They said. And he said, no, it's me. All right. Well, Ash Mafara can't walk on water. I'm not comparing the two, but in a lot of ways I can, because he's trying to do good from the world. All right. He wants to find the sick and help them. He wants to feed the hungry. And that's what God tells us every day. Go out and take care of people. Take care no matter what. Help them do whatever they can. And, a lot of people said, you can never compare. I never compare Ash Mafara with God or Jesus Christ. But He's got a lot of the qualities that they got. Love, peace, passion, all kind of great things. Let me turn on the chat. I forgot again. It's one of those things that I look forward to every day, knowing that someone is out there that cares about me, cares about you, cares about us. And there's not many people in this world that do that. You look at all the big corporations out there, they built things for themselves. Who was it? The Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos, I think when he went into space or shot a rocket at one time, he said, I want to thank all my subscribers, all my customers for giving me my life. All right. Which his life is pretty dang good. He's very, very successful, very rich. All right. You'll never hear Ash Bafara say that. All right. Ash Bafara will get more thanks from millions and millions and billions of people in the future saying, thank you for giving me what you did. Thank you for working hard. Thank you for swinging that metal detector. Thank you for finding the right people to take us in the right direction. All right. And every once in a while, that evil head pops up, and someone wants to do something bad or say something bad. I had someone share a poster with me on it talking about KYC. I don't talk about KYC. I don't talk about things until Ash Bafara says it out of his mouth. SEC, I don't talk about it. When Ash Bafara speaks about it, we will know. A lot of people still ask me that every day. Not sure why. I always say again, if Ash Bafara hasn't said it, don't believe it. Wait for him to speak. Wait for him to come out, and I don't know what that's going to be, but wait for him to come out and tell us exactly what's going on. Because when he does come on, he always gives us some pretty good nuggets where we don't have to go out and dig those holes. They're right there. But this is happening. I asked Marty to come on today if he wasn't busy. I don't think he's going to come on here. But Gene Oliva, thank you for visiting my brother. I do ask people, I was joking. I said, oh, you opened up the door now, brother. And this is what I say. I actually discussed this with Robin last night. His immune system isn't so great because of what he's going through. So try. I mean, if you do happen to do that, if you're in the area and you want to go visit him, please don't make sure you're healthy, you're not sick, and keep that going. But he truly enjoyed it. He said that Gene let him know, and he said, yeah, come on. And all of a sudden she showed up, and Dawn was there. She got to meet her daughter, Kristen. I'm sure Gene will talk about it on Heroes today. And I don't want to ruin it all for her, but I do appreciate that. Hi, Jerry Nix. What's happening? Gemma, what's happening? Kartik, how you doing? Let me see some of these things are. What did Gene say? Great analogy, Chris. Ash is listening for high pings. Absolutely he is. And I've always been, since a kid, I wanted to dive down deep in the ocean because there's all kind of treasure in there. All right. And I thought I do go and look the Lake St. Clair. I've taken my metal detector to Colombia and went along those beaches because probably 50 miles off the shore of Cartagena, Colombia, where I go, there was the richest gold ship that sunk, and the countries were fighting over it. They found it. I'm thinking, one of those coins are going to come on the beach. Unfortunately, I didn't find nothing, but I tell you what I did do. There was a bunch of kids there. We're going to say underprivileged kids on that beach. And I remember I brought a pocket full of change, and they were just, I think I told this story a long time ago. They were interested. What is that? Trying to explain to them. I had my girlfriend translate. And next thing I know, I said, here, you want it? You try. And these kids, they didn't know what they're doing. They're swinging it. There was probably a 4-year-old little girl, beautiful little girl. And I give her my little pointer, they call it. It's where you stick it in there when you dig a hole to find out exactly what you're looking for. And she's like looking at it. I go, stick it in there. And they don't know, but I'm throwing coins. I'm throwing coins over that. Hey, try over here. Beep, 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 oh. And they would take it and they would run back to their mom. Her mom was selling things on the beach. Remind my mommy, look what I got. And the joy that I had of watching these kids. I'm like, I brought this thing 10,000 miles so I can enjoy it. But I got more enjoyment of watching those little kids. And I was surrounded with them. It was hilarious. And Lucci at the time said, Chris, Chris, look at all these kids. And I go, I know they're having fun. That brings joy to me when I can see kids happy. And we all know there's people in this world that the kids aren't so happy. Their parents are struggling. They witness it. We have kids around the world at 7, 8, 9 years old that actually work to help out their family. That's things that we all want to change. Bring a little joy into someone's life. Ash Mafara is going to bring a lot of joy into people's lives. Literally. Hi, Roy Davies. And today is day 3. 1, 2, 3 on no negativity. How did we do? How do we do on day 2? Are you guys failing miserably, or are you enjoying not being negative? All right. No one sent me nothing, but I know you're doing it. You're trying. And really, that's all it takes. It's just to try a little bit. I went to a restaurant yesterday to get myself some chicken. And I was sitting in line, and I noticed the guy in his truck. He was sitting up there. He got out of his car, and he was mad. He'd go in the store, and I could hear him yelling through the window. And he'd come back out and got in his truck, and I'm thinking, oh, boy, if I could just talk to him. 5 minutes later, he got out of his truck again, went in there, and he's screaming and yelling. Comes back, gets in his truck. And I could see the girl behind the counter. They were very busy. Was rushing. We got to help this guy. So all of a sudden, she grabs his food. She runs out to his car, and I couldn't hear them, but I could see the look on the girl's face, that she was relieved that she got to help him. She apologized for them being so late. They're very, very busy. But see, that guy, he didn't want to let it go. He was so angry, he probably ruined his meal. Oh, I'm never going back to that place again, but it was the middle of dinner time, and it's usually pretty packed. So instead of that guy getting so mad, he stopped in there, I think, 3 times. He had the whole line held up. Instead of him getting mad, he just should have looked in his rearview mirror and realized there was 15 cars behind him in the same situation, and no one was complaining about it. Nobody. I wanted to say something, but I thought, this guy's already past his limit. I don't really want to make him too mad. And that's what I'm talking about. We have people all over the world that are really willing to fight because they didn't get their food, or they're waiting. We're waiting. Kind of glad he's not a founder, because in our process of waiting, I don't think he had the patience. Why do I say patience? Patience is the strongest thing that you can have. If you are patient, you can do anything, because it's going to take a little time. My backyard, it's taken me a little time. I thought it'd be done by this weekend, to find out that one of the orders I got isn't coming till Tuesday. What do I do now? Oh, I got lots to do. Spend all day cleaning my house. Today I'm going to go out and mess around in the yard again. If you're smart with patience, you can get other things done. You don't think Ash Mafara is patient? You don't think if he's waiting on this, he's not doing something else? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm here to tell you. He does constantly. If this direction he's going right this way, and they got some stoppage and they got to discuss things, he moves over here. Okay, let's work on this and let's get this done. And that's for all of us. That's for all of us. Who's saying I'm amazing? Judy, I'm not that amazing, but thank you. What is this Myra said? Life is about balance, learning to handle everything that comes our way with grace and acceptance, for God is king. I believe in that. Think about all the times you got angry. Think about the times that you got angry and maybe you even got in a fight. And then you think, God, what did I do that for? I could, many times in my life, after I yelled at someone and called them every name in the book, an hour later, I'm like, what did I do? You understand, when you yell at someone, it could be your best friend. It could be your spouse. When you're angry, you say things that maybe you mean, but you say it in a harsh way. There's different ways of saying it. We're all guilty of that because we're humans. And I try to think before someone gets me angry. If I know someone's getting me angry, all right, Chris, what are you going to do? Don't yell back. What happens when you yell back? People, they start yelling back. Next thing you know, the fists are up and punches are being thrown. Go on YouTube and TikTok. I see some of the dumbest, well, I'm not going to say dumb, people fighting over the silliest things. I witnessed them in on YouTube, on TikTok, and even in my area, someone that's impatient. I remember an old guy walked in, I think it was in a McDonald's years ago, and he's waiting for food. They're busy. He says, "Miss, this is supposed to be fast food here. I got a party. I got to get going." And um, here's my theory on that. And actually, my kid's mom taught me this. She was driving to work. There was traffic, and this guy was honking his horn behind her. And he pulls up to her. He goes, "I'm late for work." And my ex said, "Well, why don't you try leaving early next time? It's not my fault." I thought, well, that was a good answer. That was an excellent answer. Why don't you try leaving early? How many of us woke up late and were in a rush going to work? I did it a million times. I had to drive 50 miles. It wasn't always fun, but I got to the point where, is it worth losing my life over speeding or causing someone else to lose their life? No, I'm going to take my time. If I'm late, I'm late. Tell the boss. Every one of us wake up. There you go. Everyone wakes up late every once in a while. And then you got the fear of waking up late every single day after that one time. But people rush. They miss things. People that rush, they hurt people. And they don't even realize it. Oh my God, I was late. I'm so sorry. But before you get in that car, before you drive to work at 80 miles an hour, think about what's all around you. This is Ash Mafara. Before Ash gets in his car, he's thinking about everyone around us. All right? Man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt this person. I want to help this person. How many of you pulled over and seen an older man or older woman trying to change a tire? Have you ever tried to go and help them? I've done it a few times. Not all the times because I was late for work. And that's the good thing, the goodness in our hearts we should all be doing. Ash Mafara's got a lot of goodness in his heart. You've seen a little bit of it. You haven't seen all of it. I can guarantee you that. All right, let me say hi. Biblob, how you doing? Sherry Dursaway, what's happening? My Siri's coming on. Don't do that. Every time you say Sherry, they think it's Siri. Namaste to be Budahades Das. What's happening? Narelle, work on. Most of the time, that's testosterone. Oh, yeah. Blame it on the testosterone. You're true. You get so fired up and crazy. I'll tell you a funny story. When I was a kid, I don't know, probably was 8 or 9 years old. My dad came home and he used to buy scratch-offs. You know, the scratch-off tickets. And then he would give my brother, myself, my mom, and him one. And we'd all scratch him off. And I'd say, "Oh, my God, I won $25,000. And actually, it was $25. And my mom is grabbing the phone, calling her mother. And, "Oh, wait. My dad says, it's only $25. Chris read it wrong." And then my dad said, "Hang up the phone to my mom. Everyone sit down." I'm like, "Oh, no. What's he going to say?" He says, "This is why you never rush into things. This is where mistakes happen. You were on there ready to call the world, call your mother, call your sisters, call your cousins. Don't rush into things. Look at it, study. Think about it. Think about things before you do it." Ash Mafara has thought about many things before doing this. He had a conversation with Marty quite a long time ago. Marty's told this story about, what are you going to do, when it gets to 100,000 people? And Ash said, "Oh, it'll never get that far." That's what he thought. And then when you found out you had over 1 million people, Ash was amazed. I'll let Marty repeat that story, but it was a good story. Like, no, man, I put out a couple of soundtracks, and we just have to allow people to believe, read what they're going to do, but they thought about it. There's a lot of people that thought about this company that says, no, okay, that's okay. That's your choice. As Red always talks about choices, all right? But we do have a choice here. We can be patient. We can wait. We can think about it. I really don't try to think about it because I don't have to. I got to talk about it every day, but I don't really need to think about it. You think about it, Ash Mafar, he's the one that's got to do all the thinking. All we got to do is share it out and then talk about what he tells us, what's happening, what's going on. Think about that. We don't have to do any thinking. And a lot of you overthink. A lot of you speculate. A lot of you are in dire straits. Totally understand that. But it's not going to make it go any faster. Think about that. It's not going to make it go any faster. Ash wants to make sure it's done proper, perfect, correct. I don't want you to think about that. If you took your car into the shop because it wasn't running right, and 10 minutes later it comes out, would you think about that? What do they do in 10 minutes? My car's running perfect right now. Would you take anything that's broken to get fixed and tell it, do you go to that mechanic? I need this car right now. Get it fixed. But ma'am, you need a whole new engine. Oh. Do you rush other people? Do you tell your boss at work, hey, listen, I got a busy week. Let's make sure this 8 hours speeds up. That's what you're telling Ash Forrest sometimes. Yeah. Let's get it going there, son. No. When you go out and you tell me your food ain't fast enough, they didn't fix your car fast enough, your air conditioning went out, your heater broke, they didn't fix it fast enough. All right, think about that. The more we run, listen, I was a laborer for years. If a boss came by and said, what's the problem? I'd explain it to him. This is why this person is not making their cycle. We call it cycle time. There's a reason for it. But a boss wants to come in and start screaming and yelling because his bosses are yelling at him. It's not this way in this company. Ash Mafar, he's the boss. He's the owner. No one's telling him to speed up, slow down, whatever. He wants to make sure it's done right. And he's told us that a million times. It's just a lot of what's happening to Lisa. Sanda Dana Daz, what's happening? Judy J. Ashiti Sagma. I never say your name wrong because it'll get me. Who's this? I never seen this name before. Where'd you go? Sandaya 0895. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you here. Thank you. Alice, what's happening? I don't even know what you guys are saying. This chat's going so fast. But I want you to understand something. On this beautiful Sunday day, it might be raining in your neighborhood. Maybe it's snowing. Maybe there's a tornado or anything. But everything you're going through right now, he's going through a lot worse because he's pushing himself to make sure this is done right. But he's not going to rush it. I've said that a million times. He's not going to rush it because if he stopped and he heard all the people talk to me about their situations and he said, just let it rip. I've said this 100 times and I'm going to keep saying it. Ash Mafara is worried about everybody. Their situations is what he's worried about. He doesn't want to have people have these bad situations. And we all do. Look at this. Let's use Marty and Chloe and Julie as an example. They got sick. They needed health care. A lot of people out there don't have the health care. They don't have insurance. Chloe and Julie's one of them. Marty, I believe, has some covered. But can you imagine that someone in your family is so sick and the first thing they say, let me see your insurance card. I don't have it. I don't have one. What do? Think about it. This is why this company was designed. In the future, when this gets going, let them ask you, what kind of health insurance you got? I got income and multiple streams of it. What do you need? I want my family fixed. I want them healthy. What kind of medicine do they need? What kind of food do they need? This is why this company was designed, to help people that never had a chance, that never could help themselves. And that's not saying it bad. Some countries, there isn't jobs like we have in America. I totally understand that. But, thank you, Minnow. We just have to push our way of thinking better. Push your patience. Don't push Ash. Push your patience, saying, all right, okay, it's Sunday. He's doing something. And every day I say that. I'm going to go keep myself busy. Not thinking about it. Why? I'll say it again. None of you have to think about what he's doing. None of you are building this company. You're helping building this company by sharing it out, but you're not being pressured to. He said, you really do have a choice. You could stay or go. I don't really want you to be here if you don't believe in this or believe in what he's saying. He said that pretty clear. I was actually really excited that he said that because I think it was maybe, my opinion, it was 3 years, should have been said 3 years prior to that. But of course, with Ash's heart and his mindset, Ash doesn't want to harm anybody. He wants to always be nice. I'm getting better at that with some of the questions or comments and hate emails I get. My answer is usually, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. I don't want to argue with someone. All right. I told you this many times. My dad used to say, next time you're arguing with an idiot, make sure he's not doing the same thing. Words to live by. Don't argue. Okay. If you're a complainer, because that's your livelihood, and I know a lot of them, you're not in my circle. I'm sorry, you're just not in my circle. Let's not complain. Let's be passionate about our patients. Let's be passionate that God has brought us here for a reason. Let's be passionate that Ash Bafar is working daily. Listen, if he's not on his phone, he's on a Zoom. All right, yeah, Zoom. I got to say it that way right now. Talking with lawyers, talking with the tech team, interviewing new people. His world doesn't stop. Even if he's enjoying his family, he'll get. I've been talking to him, myself and Marty. Next thing you know, he cuts off. He got a phone call, Marty. We got to wait a minute. He'll come on. Yeah, I got another phone call, guys. Sorry, I can't stop it. That's what he said. I can't stop it. And I just got to laugh. And I'm thinking, that's got to really suck. You're trying to talk to your buddies and your phone keeps ringing. And he has to take these calls because it's probably one of his tech guys or maybe a lawyer or maybe a government saying, hey, we need to understand this a little better. Imagine that. Think about it for a second. I don't know what you want to thank me for. I'm just here trying to tell you the truth. God is good. It's a beautiful Sunday. I hope and pray for every one of you that everything goes great. I know in my heart that when this company does take off, when everything is done and said, we're all going to be a lot happier. There will be less complaints in this world. I believe that. Less complaints. So it's a good day. Don't forget to check out Heroes at 2 o'clock. I'm not sure how it's going to be on. Probably recorded, unless Marty finagles some way, but I don't know if he could do that. But just stay positive. Remember, don't argue. Hear my last words. If you come into a situation today where someone is yelling at you, someone is swearing at you, walk away. Trust me, just walk away. It's not worth it. That person that's arguing with you, they probably love to do that. And for them to win is you argue back. You call them a bad name or you make fun of their mother, Don't do that. I'm telling you, your life will be better if you walk away from people that are angry all the time. But know this, pray for them. Say that, I'm going to pray for you, brother. I'm going to pray for you, sister. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. And walk away, even though you don't know what you're apologizing for. But if you sit there and you hold your ground and you're ready to throw those punches, it's just going to get you in trouble. You don't need that kind of trouble right now. All right. I got to go. John Barilla's saying, I miss saying all. John, we know you're there, brother. And I thank you for all the help you give me. All my admins. Norelli every day goes through the chat and shows me, oh, this guy said this. And I appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I got great admins. I wish other people would have admins on their tubes and they can see. There's things that she says to me I completely miss. Gina Lee the same way. Did you see what this guy said? I'm going to pray for him. All right. I'm going to get going. 2 o'clock Heroes. Don't forget. Have a great day. I have a lot of work I'm still trying to do. Well, I'm going to be busy for another week. I'm just letting you know, but I'm going to be here on 9 o'clock. I talked to Marty. I said, come on, just say hi, but nurses walk in and he's crazy. When he gets into therapy, that might change a little bit. Hopefully he goes in there Monday, Tuesday, but say some prayers for my brother. He's really in good spirits, as Jean will tell you. What did she say yesterday? I read it in the or she said it, and don't kid yourself. Marty's a hugger, and Dawn is a hugger. When you said that, Gene, I got a big smile on my face because I love hugging too. So, keep praying for everyone. Remember Chloe's what she's going through right now, and Julie. Let's keep mowing our prayers. I love you all. God bless you. Put God first. Start your morning off with God every day, and watch your life flourish. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Mwah.